Everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and I'm coming at you with a potential new / old series thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. For those of you guys who don't know, I did Dragon Ball. I did a thing called Dragon Ball Raging Blast Fights. It was initially a Road to Battle of Z Raging Blast Fight series, where I, on Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2, where I pinned two computers together, whether Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Majin Buu, just two random computers or two computers who I thought it would have been cool to see actually fight in the Z world, that maybe didn't get a fight, or maybe that we want to see a rematch to, and I would make them fight each other, and then it would just let the CPUs go at it. I would commentate, because if I fight, it's not a fair fight, and then you guys decide who you thought should have won that one, or if you thought the ending was BS, or if you think it would have gone different in the real world had they actually got to fight. I did it with Xenoverse. I did do a little run with Xenoverse. During that time period, I kind of got every fight knocked out that I could, and then I had subscribers do some battles and things like that. Now J-Stars is out, and I kind of want to do it again with J-Stars, because the thing about J-Stars, for those guys who don't know what this game is exactly, it is a fighting game. Think of the idea of Smash Bros. You know how like Smash Bros takes every just random video game character, every Nintendo video game character, pits them in to fight each other? J-Stars does that, but with anime. For anyone, like, I put up a video or two of J-Stars on my channel at this point. I've streamed it a couple times, so for these of you guys who haven't seen the videos or haven't made it out to the streams, that's kind of what it is. Now, the fighting style is way different from most fighting games you're going to run into. It's a very simple, easy to pick up. It's 3D. It's not Smash Bros. Just the idea of the picking a bunch of anime characters together is Smash Bros. I'm going to put the computer level on 5, just because. Max computer that'll probably give us the best show, is my guess. But as you can see, I'll actually take you through the full roster now. You guys will see the fighting style once we get in there. We got Koro Sensei, we got Saint Seiya, we got a bunch of these. Like, there's a couple of these animes I don't even know that I would like to get around to watching eventually. From Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, we've got Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Aurelie Normakai. I love Aurelie. She's got her own manga that Akira Toriyama made, but she's also appeared in Dragon Ball, I think, or they've crossed over at least once or twice. I know that much. You got your Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Bleach, fucking Medaka Box. Medaka is bae, I will say that right now. We got Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't unlocked every character, keep that in mind. In fact, there are a lot of characters that I haven't unlocked. Some characters can only be support characters, things like that. But for right now, we are going to start with the old classic Goku and Vegeta. And I think I'm just going to start with Goku and Vegeta as kind of like a place to go from. But we are definitely going to work out with that. I want to get my girl Medaka in here as soon as possible to start doing some of these fights if this series goes over well. So other than that, typically in J-Stars, the fights are 2v2 with each team of 2 being able to have one support. So it's technically a 3v3, but the support's really only someone who can pop in every so often and do one move and then kind of bounce out. So that's good. When I post more videos, which I plan on doing, I'm really having a fun time with this game so far. I just haven't got to play it as much as I would like. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Now, originally I was going to have this fight take place on planet Namek, but Namek is kind of a big map, and there's water and shit like that. And you know how like computers go with water? Sometimes they'll fall down a ledge and they're not going to figure out how to get back up from that ledge and things like that. So we are going to find just a normal-ish level to go from. They're just going to fight. Not there. Soul Society? No. We'll do Dark Tournament Stadium. That's just like a classic. I'm going to take the time limit off. I'll explain why in a second, but that's just like a classic, not a whole lot they can get caught up on there. Just for the sake of computer battles, because I did do a couple practice runs where I wasn't commentating on Planet Namek just to see if these fights could really be a thing. There are a couple things that, I don't know. Sorry, they give you quests sometimes. Sorry, lost my train of thought I was talking about. There's only a couple things they can get caught up on this map, so that's why I'm choosing this one. Vegeta starts out with a huge barrage of Ki Blast, knocking Goku down. Goku apparently didn't feel the need to dodge or block any of that. Goku firing off a Kamehameha. Vegeta did block it. One thing you'll know in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see Goku's health bar on the top, his stamina bar on the bottom. Stamina and Ki are essentially the same thing in this game. Vegeta, you can see his health bar over there, and then that blue, light blue / white meter, the light blue meter for Vegeta, that is his stamina bar. So it took me a minute to figure that out, but because we're in Goku's angle, that's just how it is. It allows us to see the mini-map in the corner. A couple other things. J-Stars is actually a best of, it's not a best of 3, it's a best of 5. It's a first 1 to 3 KOs will win the battle. So in the upper left-hand and upper right-hand corners, you'll see 3 empty bars. When one of them gets a KO, that bar will fill. In the middle, you will see a victory burst meter. And the victory burst meter, when that becomes full, the character will be able to do a victory burst. That was awesome. They both just charged up and did attacks and hit each other at the same time. But no, they'll be able to do victory burst. Vegeta is kind of leaning towards Vegeta right now, but Vegeta's is far from being full. Basically, whichever character can get an edge on the other character will fill up their victory burst meter quicker, and victory bursts really do a lot. There's a couple things that I haven't told you guys yet for anyone who doesn't know. I'm hoping on the off chance that they'll just kind of happen, and I'll show you what I mean when they happen. Vegeta actually has a pretty sizable lead here. In the practice runs, I will say it was Goku taking a majority of the lead, so we'll see if this fight turns or not the longer it goes on. But Vegeta's been standing back doing Ki Blast, and every time Goku gets close, he'll knock him around a bit. I will just kind of explain to you guys with J-Stars a little bit. I would prefer if I could make this a best-of-3 fight or a one-on-one, but I haven't found a way to do that in free battle, so it is a first 1-3. This first video might be kind of lengthy just from the way the fight's going. But Vegeta definitely has a handle. Vegeta, it looks like Vegeta's going to take the KO and be able to get a victory burst here soon. He's charging up. His Ki meter is almost full. And for those of you guys who haven't played J-Stars, something kind of special happens with Goku and Vegeta once their Ki meters get completely full. We'll see if Goku's going to charge it up now. Vegeta firing a bunch of Ki Blast attack, but this is why I don't like levels with ledges. I need to find a better level to do this on, because as you can see, the computers are kind of dumb, where Goku will shoot Kamea Blasts or Vegeta will shoot off Big Bangs, but they hit the edge of the mountain and then they disappear. And it kind of goes like that. Let's see if Goku can get any kind of counter offense going here. He comes in for an attack. Oh, there we go. Vegeta gets his first KO. He's got enough for a victory burst, but I will say don't get your hopes up for the computer. Sometimes they don't victory burst, and sometimes they do victory burst, but essentially victory burst sets you up for an ultimate attack. And sometimes they'll victory burst, and then they won't ultimate. Also, I don't know what Goku does when he brings that fist down. Vegeta getting a full stamina meter, and Vegeta has officially gone Super Saiyan. Big Bang attack. You don't want to get hit by that. Goku takes the full brunt of it. Vegeta blew up the entire arena, though, so hopefully that'll get rid of some of those pesky ledges. It did not take a lot of Goku's health, though. Maybe Goku blocked some of it. I'm not 100% sure. Goku doing a good job getting spacing here. Vegeta's still on Super Saiyan. As long as he doesn't wear himself out, as long as he doesn't fire too many Ki Blasts, he will stay in Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan changes up some of your moves, makes them a little bit stronger, or changes them entirely to something completely different. It really depends on the character and a lot of scenarios. But for the case of the Dragon Ball, at least Goku and Vegeta, I can't even say all the Dragon Ball Z people. For the case of Goku and Vegeta, it makes them Super Saiyan and their moves get stronger. That is essentially what it boils down to. What I was saying earlier with J-Stars is that I don't know if in the future, maybe what I'll do is I'll just let them get the first KO, or I'll let them get the first or second KO and call it a best, and then just call it. Whoever gets the first KO wins. That's something I might do in the future. It would take the possibility of victory burst out of. What you guys are seeing right here is why I was kind of iffy on this series. The fighting is really slow. Once they start fighting, like Goku did right there, you could see big combos, big chunks of action come out of nowhere. But for the most part, the computers are just kind of, they're not 100% all in all the time, like you're going to see in a lot of Xenoverse or Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 CPUs. Even though they're on max CPU, they're on 5. They're not 100% all in all the time, but when they go in, the combos are really cool. Vegeta hitting a good combo. Oh, and he's going for his victory burst. Let's see if he uses an ultimate. He's already Super Saiyan, so this could be devastating. Could really put Vegeta back in the fight. Well, no, excuse me, have Vegeta take the lead. Vegeta is up 1 knockout right now, and he's almost got a full other health bar. Goku now going Super Saiyan. He's getting tired of this shit. Firing off a Kamehameha. Vegeta did block it. It took up a lot of his stamina, but he was able to block the Super Saiyan, or the Super Saiyan Kamehameha. They're both relatively low now, but it looks like Goku might get his first knockout in. Vegeta will not use his victory burst as the last of it burns up. Unfortunately, we don't get to see a Vegeta victory burst. That could have done a lot of damage. That could have actually ended Goku if it would have hit. Explosive wave coming out of Vegeta gets blocked. As you can see now, the victory burst meter is leaning heavily towards Goku because Vegeta didn't use his. Goku burns himself out of Super Saiyan. Vegeta still manages to maintain his. This is what I was talking about. When the action starts, it really starts. But sometimes the action just doesn't start. So I don't know if in the future I'm just going to need to redo fights once or twice until we get a battle where they just take off and they're fighting the whole time. But sometimes they like to run around or miss or not really do anything to each other other than size each other up, maybe punch each other once or twice and stall. But I would much rather be able to do fights where they only go to 1 knockout, or where it's best 2 out of 3 instead of 3 out of 5. Because as you can see, they each have 1 KO now. They each have 2 more KOs to go. That being said, Vegeta is about to get his second knockout, boys. That Sparta kick, I love Vegeta's Sparta kick in the combo. And then he hits a good combo, you know what I mean? So much time sizing each other up. Then Goku goes in, KOs Vegeta. Then Vegeta goes in, KOs Goku right back. But then it's like you never know when they're going to get back into the action. These computers are kind of weird. I will say they are definitely difficult to beat sometimes. I know I usually face computers on 3 stars, and depending on what character I am and depending on what character they are, I don't always win on 3 stars. That being said, I haven't played this game a whole lot. I can't tell you everything about it. I know for sure I'm not very good at it yet. But it is a game that I would like to learn once I have the time to figure it out. In fact, I think if you guys are watching this on the day I put it up, which is July 7th, 2015, I should be streaming J-Stars later today. If you want to make sure you check out my Twitch. But see what I mean? Like, Goku's looking the wrong way, jumping the wrong direction. Vegeta's over there just jumping up and down for no reason. Alright, Vegeta block. Vegeta's almost out of stamina. If Goku keeps swinging, okay. Never mind, Vegeta got a good snap vanish. If you keep punching somebody when they're blocking, eventually you can break them out of stamina, and then you have a brief period where you can tool up on them. Kind of like Xenoverse, but it's not as extreme. Couple things about this game, since this is possibly a new series, depending on if I find out, depending on if I want to keep it or not. This game is very easy to pick up and play. I can tell you by the, like, I know I'm not good at it yet, but by the 3rd or 4th game, I was having a blast. I was having a really good time. I knew what all the controls did, and then after that, it's pretty much just learning combos for every individual character. Like, Goku got a good combo out there. He's now powering up. He's going to use his Victory Burst. We'll see if he actually decides to use it. I do remember well, one of the practice games, Goku went into his Victory Burst mode, but he didn't use his ultimate attack. Let's hope he decides to fire it off today, because I would really like to see that. He's going to go Super Saiyan. No, he's not. He stops charging right before Super Saiyan. I don't know why you would do that. Maybe he's just not ready for Super Saiyan yet. He keeps trying to land combos, but he keeps whiffing. His ultimate attack, I think, is gone now. Looks like Goku's going to miss his Victory Burst, too. And that's a shame. I feel like the computer should always try to go for ultimates once they have the chance. Because if they're going to turn on the Victory Burst, they may as well go for the ultimate. But Goku landing a sick combo on Vegeta, saying he's not done yet. He's looking for that 2nd KO. If he can get the 2nd KO without taking a lot of damage, Goku has a legitimate chance to win this one. And he does. That took a bunch of Vegeta's health. I think Vegeta might have had less health than I thought he did. I'm not sure. Oh, Big Bang attack. Goku takes it to the face. That is a lot of damage. Goku looking at a little bit more than a 1/4 of a health bar. They are each at 2 KOs. It comes down to this 3rd KO. Vegeta getting good ki blasts off. And the Victory Burst meter, excuse me, favoring Vegeta heavily right now. We'll have to see if that changes. Vegeta with a good jump dodge. He blocked Goku, broke guard, but that was a bad hit. He didn't follow up. He didn't get any damage off of that combo. Goku snap vanishes into some Vegeta ki blasts. One thing you'll notice, when you see the circles around them become gray, like Vegeta's is yellow right now, if Vegeta gets knocked down, you'll see the circle become gray. When the circle is gray, that means they are invincible. It's essentially they're standing up, and then they get a second to, like, cope or, like, regroup. And during that time period, they can't be hit. But it looks like Vegeta is going to take this one. Reminiscence of some classic DBZ fights that we've done in the past. All that's left now is for Vegeta to finish him off. And there it is, the Sparta kick to finish that. I told you guys I like the Sparta kick. And Vegeta shit talking. So if this is the kind of series that you guys would like to see, I don't know what else exactly I could do to improve it, other than maybe just try to find the smallest map every time, because I'm kind of iffy. I'm kind of iffy about making this a series, just because I saw the practice battles and I saw this one went. It's just a little bit too long for me, so I don't know if I should just have him get to the 1st knockout and then cut, or have him get to the 2nd KO and then cut there, and just say whoever gets the first one to 2 KOs is the winner. I could do that, but then, like, for example, in this fight, Goku got the first, or no, Vegeta got the first 2 knockouts. There could be fights where somebody gets the first 2 knockouts, but not the 3rd. It's kind of iffy, but hope you guys enjoyed the J-Stars mix. There will be videos of me fighting, or me fighting other people on this channel soon enough. In fact, I may do a playthrough of the story mode once my Twitch playthrough is done with. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. Let me know what you guys want to see with J-Stars. I will say this game is extremely pretty. It's extremely easy to pick up and play, and to know what you're doing in pretty early on. The buttons, it's a very simplistic layout. It's not, I don't think it was meant to be a super competitive game, but just a game to just get on and goof around and throw awesome ki blasts and huge things and play as your favorite anime characters. I don't know, I'm really liking J-Stars so far, but let me know what you guys think about this becoming a series, about me playing more J-Stars, doing a playthrough of J-Stars, or playing other other YouTubers or things like that and matches online, just let me know. And just a reminder, these matches are 2v2, so I think what I might do next time to see if it kind of ups the pace a little bit is we'll do a 2v2 with a support character match next time, so that way it's just not this 1v1 thing, because I think 1v1s just lull a little bit more than they should. But that's going to wrap it up for me today, guys. I want to thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's dragged on a little long for me. As always, I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys.